And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Dinelson Lamet. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Okay, all set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. In for a strike, and away we go this afternoon. Tatis waits. To the right side. Moose steps on the bag. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boog, it becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in. In for a strike. Full count now. Next pitch is popped up. Castro has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Chris Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big time power, but what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove as the best defender at any position in his league. Here comes a pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
And one thing about Machado is that he's always been great defensively. It's not something that came along later after he established his bat. The defense was there from day one.
Started after it, appeal to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Blake Snell.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ball one there. That's in there. And the count even at 1. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Randal Grichuk.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Kicks and fires. And another ball. Hit hard, base hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Good eye right there. Profar, the base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now 2-1. Runner takes off. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Profar coming home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's Elias Diaz. First pitch, not close. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018. He was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers. And now this is down for a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Randall Grichuk now. That's out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Kim with a relay throw. Slide save. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, this guy really has solid stuff and can stand up when he's effective getting ahead of hitters early in the count. When he doesn't, those outings that maybe should have gone 7, maybe 8 innings end up being 5, maybe 6.
Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at the ballpark at the plate, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, You look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The pitch. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for two. Profar throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Squirts away a little bit. No movement. Now a ball and two strikes. Next pitch, not close, up high. Here's Bogaerts driving one in the air, deep left field. Profar ranging back, makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags at second, in there safely.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on at third, one gone. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And a swing and a miss there. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. First offering, and it just misses. Righty delivers. Now one missed. Sanchez on third with two out. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Brandon Dixon now. And that's in for a strike. And the 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Harold Castro stands in. The pitch. There's a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Foul ball there. The next offering misses, and the count's full. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. In there for strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto going after it. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackman.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Chuck Nasty. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Base hit center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So first and second with one man gone. Jurickson Profar digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. Snap throw.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon, doubled his first time up. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. Home run number 10 of the year. And they add on. It's 5-zip. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elias Diaz. Pitch misses. Ball one. Two outs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. On to the third inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham getting the start in center. 26 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. The pitch. There's the strike.
No ball. One strike.
That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James Shields and cash considerations. Tatis wondered, is it me? Am I not good enough?
Well, Boog, I think it was just a mistake by the Chicago White Sox that they still regret to this day. Sure, he was good enough, and he's proved that when healthy as a big leaguer.
One ball.
Grisham at third with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
The 1-2. That one just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 away with a runner at third. 0-2 now.
1-2.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's Manny Machado. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And a pitch.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Padres leave one, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Denver, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Snell back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And it's even up.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Misses outside. 3 balls and a strike.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off, for the Rockies.
So man aboard. So in now for Colorado, Randall Grichuk. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Snap throw behind the runner.
The batter,
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball.
Moose, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Bounce to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he deals. And there's a ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Castro in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Brent Honeywell Jr. appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And that's down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. The Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Gary Sanchez.
And the right-hander back to work. And he dodges that fastball.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Righty to the plate.
Ball, inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hammered back there. And that one finds the forest. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The wide to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And it's through for a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Swung on, belted. Jones going back on this one. Still going back. And that one is off the top of the wall.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So man aboard, Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brandon Dixon. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The punch out there. Again, a throw to second.
Up next to the Padres.
Now here is Trent Grisham. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Slap the other way, foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Fair ball. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dinelson Lamet done for the day, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Number 62 gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the lineup, Fernando Tatis Jr. The next up for the Padres. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Chris, let's not forget that Tatis was the cover guy. MLB The Show 2021. Everybody remembers that.
Yes, they do.
And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rockies 5 and the Padres 3. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ezequiel Tovar. The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. Just off the inside edge. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Kicks and deals. That's off the mark. 3-1. The wind and the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
In the air, left field. Soto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. That's down and in. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly, and it remains 5-3. We go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Juan Soto. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. There's a strike.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. Snap throw. Here's Machado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And Manny gets a piece. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On the ground. On the run, throw to first. Machado out of the play. Gary Sanchez now. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's in for a strike. In the air, right field. Jones under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Padres down in order. They're still down 5-3. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And takes low for ball one.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And a good eye there.
2-1.
2-1 now. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His third hit for extra bases. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Blake Snell done for the afternoon, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Brent Honeywell Jr.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for Colorado.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Mike Moustakas.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Singing Mike Moustakas, he goes by Moose. He was the second overall pick in the 2007 draft. Been to a few all-star games. Career highlight, though, has to be winning that 2015 World Series with the Kansas City Royals.
And became such a force in the postseason in 2014 that we nicknamed him
Mooster October.
You heard it here first.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And it's fouled away.
At it.
Runner leads away at second. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever stays alive. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Next for Colorado, Randall Grichuk. And first offering is fouled off. And that's too high. The 1-1 is fouled off. McMahon, the lead runner at second. Moose at first. One gone. That misses. And the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Two now. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And that's ball four.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. And he pumps it a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one Wrapped foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now it's the second baseman, Harold Castro.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the air, out towards left center. Grisham brings it in with a nice running grab. Rockies leave them loaded as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. All set for the top of the 6th. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Here comes a pitch. Bogaerts in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. On the ground to the left. On to Moustakas, and a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Jake Cronenworth, a Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice.
And now it's even up.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever.
2-2 now.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
And the righty deals. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Peter Lambert getting loose out there. Suter getting loose as well. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a pitch.
Oh. 1-2.
That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The 2-2.
Okay.
Brandon Dixon up next. Righty delivers. Now this is in the air down the line. Diving, makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. The right-hander back to work. Gets the call. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Steven Wilson getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Here comes the 0-1. And ball one. The 1-1 is upstairs. And it's 2-1. The pitch. And downstairs. That clips the zone. Full count now. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. No, he held back. That's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. In there for strike one. Blackmon, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Tovar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging. Snap throw behind the runner.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Profar, the next to hit, takes outside. Now 1-1. And 1-2. And that one is inside. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
The pitch. And delivers outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. That one fouled off. The 2-1. And there's the strike. And there's a hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next pitch just misses. Now 2-2. He goes down looking. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Lawrence.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Brandon Dixon digs in now.
The club side, Brandon Dixon.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strike.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Grisham batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
The pitch. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Kicks and fires. Swings through that.
2-1.
And that misses off the outside edge. Juan Soto hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
And he deals. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Wilson.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Mike Moustakas now at the plate.
The first baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And a pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. That's inside. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. High fly ball out into left center field. Grisham flashes the leather on the run and catch.
The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk will hit next. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Soto gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nolan.
Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. First offering misses the mark. Late with the swing there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 outs. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 down. Harold Castro, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Jones at second with 2 down. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. That fires up the home crowd. His first homer of the year. It's 7-3. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now here is Ezekiel Tovar. They say he went. Righty to the plate. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That one missed. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. And the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Daniel Bard, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third and ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And now it's Manny Machado. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed.
2-0.
And Manny gets a piece. Next pitch is outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with one gone. There's Gary Sanchez. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Man at first. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out there to center. Grichuk drifts towards it. And that will end the inning. One left for San Diego. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tim
Doesn't get a lot of strikeout. He relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
And here it comes. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Profar stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The pitch. And now it's even
1
up.
ball, 1 strike.
Pitch.
Ball.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Drew Carlton getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. That one clips the outside corner. 2-2 now. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And there's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Second and third, 1 gone. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Two on, 1 out. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
One gone, runner at first. Mike Moustakas digging in for the Rockies. Check swing, and he held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
That's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is inside. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. He's in there.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Domingo Tapia.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies. That's in there. Strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Fouled off. He was late. Diaz, the runner at third. Moose over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is popped up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. Is badly for ball. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2. And the righty deals. Right through there. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 9 and the Padres 3. Welcome back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Hand goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Grichuk drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
In the air to left down the line. Profar has a beat on it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies take this one in a blowout.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.